الكنيسة دايما كانت داعمة لهيك مشاريع،
بس ما كنا نحس على
دايما كان عندها هم الاغتراب. الرهبانيات كانت دايما تلحق المغتربين من ما كانوا يروحوا. يعني بكندا أول ناس لحقون هن الرهبان. حتى بالأيام القديمة بالهجرة المارونية القديمة، يعني عم نحكي بالقرن السادس عشر والثامن عشر، حتى على قبرص الرهبان لحقوا المغتربين وأسسوا أديار هونيك واهتموا فيهم، وبأمريكا اللاتينية نفس الشيء يعني.
In my city, we don't have a Maronite church, so this is also my first time practicing Maronite things or the mass that we had. But I think I can find a lot of Christians, a lot of Catholics, a lot of Lebanese Catholics in Mexico.
It's my first time in Lebanon. I'm thanks I'm here. I really appreciate our educational trip. I'm really proud to be Maronite and be Lebanese origin. My grandfather was son of Lebanese, but he didn't register because he was scared to serve Lebanese army during civil war.
We have many economic difficulties in Argentina, so it's a dream to be here, and as Fernando says, I can't relate too. Yesterday when I was in Beirut, I said, wow, yes.
Both my parents are Lebanese. Even though I was born in the U.S., I always took great pride of my culture. This is my first trip to Lebanon. I can't express to you how grateful I am to the Maronite Academy and Project Roots for not only helping me register, but my sister as well.
I've been to Lebanon several times, and I thought I'd seen it all, but apparently not. And I'm just looking forward to the next 2 weeks, the rest of the program.
I mean, this is my first time in Lebanon, and from what I've seen so far, it has greatly exceeded my expectations. The best thing about it is knowing myself. If I came on my own, I probably wouldn't see half of the things that I've been seeing with this group, and just simply because you really have to know what there is available in the country to be able to experience it all.
So each one of you has a mission. Otherwise, it doesn't work to make this and to go back without any idea and without any plan and without any commitment. Your commitment is very important.
I mean, sometimes I catch myself forgetting that I'm in Lebanon, so it's kind of odd, honestly.
Amazing the beaches are and the pools are on one side of the street, and then on the other side of the street how you could have abandoned buildings, and there's so much to take in and there's so much to experience that
I couldn't have even dreamed of actually visiting the president of Lebanon, and my parents would be so proud to actually see us sitting there and listening to everything that he was saying. And I understood what he said, and I was very moved and emotional to what he had said about Lebanon improving and all that, and to be connected with Lebanon. And that's what I've always wanted to do. I love Lebanon, always was attached to it ever since I came here and visited.
Friends, we have a strong connection to being Lebanese, but not a connection to Lebanon, the country. So I can't register, but can be an ambassador for my family. This is a good time in my life where I can devote time to this cause. And also, I studied community organizing in grad school.
I thought I knew so much about Lebanon, but now I feel like body aktar, and I think other people should know that. So whatever you guys need, I am 100% committed to that.
I've been to Lebanon twice before, but we've never gone out and seen all the sites and the history. So it's all new, and I didn't realize how beautiful Lebanon was till this trip.
Because in San Diego, I'm surrounded by Lebanese people. My grandparents live next door. My uncle and aunt live 5 houses down from me. So we're constantly we're all together, speaking Lebanese, eating Lebanese food. And so it's really nice just to come to Lebanon and see that actually played out into the country, and just being surrounded by Lebanese people, constantly being who have the same morals and values and beliefs as you.
It kind of makes sense how beautiful it is, and I loved seeing Beirut and all the history and everything. Now I'm understanding more the culture. I don't speak Lebanese. Both my parents do, so I understand a few words here and there, but I don't actually speak or understand it.
Well, it's a great chance, and I'm very excited because I'm going to visit my village of origin. So
they still have this sort of non-American culture around them, and so she brought a lot of that back with them too. And my mom is one of 7 children, and so all of them grew up with this culture behind them.
But my Lebanese ID was done 2 years ago only.
This is my first trip to Lebanon, and I'm so grateful that on this trip I'm seeing all the history, because I have so many Lebanese friends, and I know they always talk, we need to go next summer, and I know I just would be at the beach and nightlife.
And I've been excited since I knew I was chosen to join you all, especially yesterday when we visited the museum. I knew more stuff about the history.
This is my first trip here. I am so excited to just link all the stories I've heard from childhood till now, the beauty of the country and the origin and the history and everything that I've heard.
My whole life I've loved being Lebanese, but I was born and raised in America. I'm from North Carolina. But I've always felt more Lebanese than American, and it's always been my dream I didn't come to Lebanon until I was 14, because it was just difficult for my parents to bring me and my siblings to Lebanon. So when I finally came here, since then I loved it, and I've always wanted to come back again.
But I have never been to Lebanon like this, on a trip, in a way, on a mission. And Madame Bostani, when you speak about you have to feel it, I have never felt it greater than sitting in this room when you're talking to us about the urgency, about these percentages, these numbers. In a way, it's very scary if we don't do something. So I appreciate your feeling and bringing that feeling onto me. So I'm willing to help in any way that I can.
Because this is an educational trip, and you are preparing to us very well. And you can give to us that in this way that you are teaching. So in many places there is a history. The history is talking to the people who are here. I mean, I always think you cannot love that you don't know. So I know you love Lebanon because you are here. So, but I love too.
أنشأنا الأكاديمية المارونية بهدف إنه هالشبان وهالشابات المتحمسين نقدر نكودرهم، نصقلهم، نعطيهم الثقافة المطلوبة لحتى يصيروا يعرفوا شو يعني هن لبنانيين، شو يعني هن موارنة، ليه لازم يفتخروا بلبنانيتهم، ليه لازم يفتخروا بأجدادهم يلي ضحوا كتير، يلي قاوموا كتير كرمال لحتى يبقى هالبلد، ويقدروا كمان يكونوا رسل وسفراء للبنان وللمؤسسة المارونية للانتشار، ويصير في عنا نحن جيل لبناني حامل للقضية اللبنانية أينما وجد في العالم.